Aloha. All right, so this is my first question and answer video. You can tell the title colors are different. You can tell I'm using letters instead of numbers to number the episode. This is to have clarity. This is a response to questions, okay? And the first questions I received were about why was I going with liters instead of weight? For those of you who aren't familiar with backpacking, you really got to consider what your weight is. Now, even though that's the case, and even though I'm aware of that, and I do that too, I don't usually do it with a scale or anything. I will pack a pack and I'll go, oh, I can carry this, or I can't carry this, or I'll be able to carry this, but I'm going to be stopping a lot. I can't carry this far, but I'll be able to carry it as long as I need to. So like for example, out in Hawaii, I'd have to carry coconuts. We'd have the military sea bags, the green bags, pack them full of coconuts, have to go up a mountain. Okay, once that bag is full of coconuts, pretty rough getting up the mountain, but I could do it. Okay, and I didn't need to, hike 20 miles or anything with coconuts in a pack. I needed to go about, 100 yards or so up a steep slope. But I could do it, so I knew that. Now, on the other hand, if I was going to go walking 20 miles, then I knew that I had to have a fairly light pack. But I don't weigh them. The other reason why I went with liters instead of weight is because most packs, if you don't have one of these packs, you want to know what size of pack you're probably going to need. Well, you're going to need about 200 liters worth of packs. So if you get 3 66-liter packs, or you get 4 50-liter packs, or you get 100 liter and 2 50 liters, whatever it is, generally, if you can keep your survival gear below 200 liters, that's the idea here. Now, this is just for gear. This isn't for food, mind you. Food, I put into 5-gallon buckets. Each 5-gallon bucket, I put all the necessary things, make sure there's enough salt for that month, or make sure there's enough rice or oats or corn or whatever the hell it is. And I put that in there and make sure I got some oil and whatever, all the fixings, right? That's how I do it. So each bucket is a month. It's meant for a month of survival, of survival food. The reason why this matters as opposed to weight more so is because I'm not planning on grabbing this stuff and carrying it. Okay, I'm planning on putting it in a vehicle and going to Utah, which was the next question. Where am I going to bug out to? I'm going to go to Utah. Okay, I'm in New Mexico right now, so even if I got in a vehicle and turns out we didn't have enough gas, I still got the maps. I still know where the water is at here in New Mexico. I'm going to go get next to the water, and then I'm going to go from there. But ultimately, my goal is to get up into Utah, but I don't see it. If doo-doo hits the van and I know it's time, got about a week before things are going to get hairy. People aren't going to get too crazy in the first day. They're going to get crazy after about a week when they're hungry. Okay, so the whole thing there is how long does it take to go from here to where I want to get to? It takes about 12 to 16 hours by road. So as long as I do that in the first day or two, there's probably not going to be too much madness on the way. People are going to be arguing or eating out of their pantry or whatever. People got a few days of food. Once people start getting hungry, that's when they're going to get crazy. Okay, that's when they're going to get really crazy. So there's that. And like I say, one of the hidden things about this method is that, like right now, look at this. I'm wearing my survival clothes right now. See, they look nice, and I know that they look nice. If I have a bunch of stuff that's for survival and it's sitting somewhere and I'm not using it, well, maybe some mice got in there and chewed through all the shirts or all the drawers or whatever. And if I'm not using it and then I got to check on it all the time. So if I got to do my normal stuff anyway and then I got to check on it, then that's additive. Then I've got more to do. But if I'm just using this stuff all the time, it's not taking any time out of my day to check on what I'm using because I got to use it anyway. So, plus there's a psychological thing. If you've never gone from having a bunch of things to having nothing suddenly, you don't know the shock. So what I'm saying is by getting used to living with very little, all the time, just using this all the time, Therefore, I'm going to avoid this shock of, oh my gosh, everything just went, I just lost everything. Well, to me, I'm not going to have lost everything. I'm still going to have everything, and I'm going to be used to using that everything that I have, even though it's not that much by most people's standards. So that's generally the idea. Alrighty, I hope that helps you out. Aloha.